Number 21, Zoe Coelho. She will serve, and Oglethorpe will be rolling. Camden George comes up for a kill attempt to get things started. And that's going to be out of bounds and point for Oglethorpe. Something's got to give in this one, and for these young women who are playing hard, you'd like to see some success for the Stormy Petrel side.
Definitely.
Nukes for everybody if you win this one. Abby Wheeler back to serve. Coelho knocks that one over. Lily, short set. Blocked at the net. Williams has to just roll that one back across. And that's going to be at the net. And I think we're going to get a block there for Autumn Lily and Madison Williams combination. And an early 2-0 lead for the Petrels. I didn't realize where Piedmont University was until I was driving up in the North Georgia mountains last week and drove right past it. So it's up at 985 corridor.
Demorest, Georgia, right?
Yeah. Not 100% sure. Like if I looked on the map, like I said, I just drove by and I go, oh, that's where Piedmont is.
It's about an hour and a half, 2-hour drive from here, I believe.
Yep. It is definitely not close. 3-0 in favor of the Petrels early on. Wheeler back to serve again. Jump serve. Deep taken there by Hubbard. George flies in to save it. And a nice dink right there. Good dink by Gracie Sims. Instead of winding up for the kill, she just soft touch. It's like a runner in the lane.
Yeah, a floater in the lane.
That was not in my repertoire. My repertoire was about 26 feet, shooting long threes.
You were a shooter.
Oh, yeah. I could still shoot.
Oh, we should have a contest. Let's see.
We could do that. Kill attempt there is going to be long, and a quick 5-0 lead for the Petrels. I challenged some of the men. I met with Coach Ponder's team, and I always love to do this, just fun in games. I still can really shoot. I said, I'll outshoot every one of you, and they all kind of looked me up and down. I said, we can get out here, three-point contest, and let it happen. Now, I can't run 5 feet.
You know what? But sometimes you don't need to. If you got an arm like that, you don't need to.
Back kill attempt by Hubbard going to go long, and the Stormy Petrels off and running early. We're going to get a substitution for Piedmont. Number 26, Bree Chappell, 5'5" out of Kansas City, Missouri, going to check in. And first point for the Lions as Wheeler serves long. So I've torn both Achilles. So my athletic ability went away pretty quickly. And I'll be 51 in a month. So
oh, wow.
I'm old. I got old man problems.
Torn both Achilles.
Yeah.
How was that recovery process?
Terrible. The first one took a year and change. The second one, not quite as long because I did a non-surgical procedure, which actually worked better, but it was about 8-month recovery. And then your explosiveness never really comes back. Not that I was all that explosive to begin with.
The worst injury I've had, probably a pulled muscle in my stomach.
Oh.
I've luckily never broken a bone, so I'm thankful for that. But sprained ankles suck. I can only imagine an Achilles injury.
And they're going to call on the net. Look like number 6 from Piedmont, Sarah Berkey from Rock Rapids, Iowa. 6-foot middle blocker. 7-1 in favor of the Petrels. Now 8-1, and we get a little TikTok dance. They're in the middle of the floor and an 8-1 lead.
They love the TikTok dances.
Lily with the serve, and that's going to go long. Played well there by number 18, Abby Carver. It was coming right at her, and I think she realized as she was backing up that was going to go long. Substitution, Alex Wingate going to come in and going back to serve. Number 2, Katie Hubbard, 5'10" out of Aurora, Colorado, suburb of Denver. I have been there. My mom lived in Denver for years, and that's going to be an ace. But, yeah, my mom lived in Denver for about 30 years, so I spent time every now and then going out there. Beautiful countryside. Cold as all get out. 8-3 Petrel's lead. Serve into the net, and it's now 9-3. Substitutions now for Oglethorpe. Number 21, Elise Mayer's going to come in, and up on the front, number 23, Aubrey Hill. Good serve by Mayers. Excuse me, that's pronounced Myers. Kill attempt from George going to go long, just outside the line. It's now 9-4. Trinity fans have left, and I did get information they actually do fly here.
Yep. I remember for soccer that they flew. I remember hearing that.
And the kill attempt there from Hill goes long as well, and it's now 9-5. Good save. Let's see if we can bump it across. Ashland will get it deep into the backside there. And that kill attempt going to come up short, and a side out the point for Oglethorpe. Get you some of the updated stats here in a moment. Our stats page may be down as of right now. Serve going to be taken on the back line. They're going to have to get that one across. They do. Does number 7, Aria Forrest, but that's going to go out of bounds and long, and 11-5. (11-5) in favor of Oglethorpe. Laney Higgins going to serve. That serve taken real deep by Coelho. Kill attempt going to be long as well for number 7, Aria Forrest. 5'8" out of Cherokee, North Carolina. She's a senior. Middle blocker. Higgins serve again taken by Coelho. Short, tries a dink attempt there from Perkinson, and that's going to come up just short as well. And a 13-5 lead in favor of Oglethorpe. They'll get a timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. 13-5 here in set 1 on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. Back here on the Oglethorpe Sports Network, 13-5 in favor of the Stormy Petrels as they take on the Lions of Piedmont University. Laney Higgins back to serve. Drop that one in. Laney going to save it, bump it across Autumn Lily, little jump set. And that kill attempt, what an unbelievable effort there by Piedmont to keep it involved. And now they're trying to scramble in the kill for Aubrey Hill. To use a basketball analogy there, that's almost like a loose ball when people are hitting the floor and diving everywhere. You love to see that. Abby Carter back in for the Lions for the first time. Higgins still back to serve for our Petrels. Coelho digs that one out. Lily saves it. Kind of roll that one across. Does Hill. George hammers that one, and that one almost went off the backboard and in. 15-5 in favor of Oglethorpe. Higgins has been serving since about 1:15 yesterday, it feels like. And then, of course, I jinx it. That's called the announcer jinx. So this is why when y'all are shooting free throws, I'd never be like, oh, Morgan's made 12 in a row. You don't ever say that. Because the second we say you're making 12 in a row, you're going to miss the next one. And, of course, I just said Laney's been serving forever, and what does she do? She serves it in the net. George just going to bump that one over. Short set here, and that's going to be blocked right at the net. Ella Hughes climbing the net, rejecting that one. So I ask you, Morgan, as a basketball player, what's better, hitting a three in somebody's face or a block shot?
For me personally, a block shot.
Oh, really?
For me personally, a block. Yes. It's just, it's something about talking trash afterwards. I don't know. It just, it energizes you. It's a momentum shifter for your team because you don't see that a lot.
Right.
So I would say a block, even though I, love my threes as well.
Funny part is watching you play basketball, I never thought you said 3 words, ever. Just kind of went up and down the court, made your plays, did whatever.
I try to let my game do the talking, for sure. But look at me now.
Shocking I was a trash talker. Still am a trash talker. Shocking that's part of where this goes. George with the serve. Short set. Camden has to fly in. Lily tries to save it, but it goes off the net and out of bounds, and it's now 17-7 in favor of Oglethorpe. Heading back to serve, going to be number 18, Abby Carver, 5'5" out of Rabun, Georgia, Rabun County High School. I think that's where Georgia's quarterback Gunnar Stockton went to school.
Really?
He's from Tiger, Georgia, but I'm pretty sure he played at Rabun County.
I've never heard of that.
It's not a big area. Tiger, Georgia, where Gunnar Stockton's from, I looked up yesterday, has 420 people in the population. 420
people in the entire population.
Yeah. I got a feeling you know everybody there.
Wow. Do you know how far away it is from here?
Maybe an hour. I think it's up about an hour and a half, 2 hours
That's
from here.
not bad. Okay.
Nice kill there for Camden George, who climbs the ladder from the back line.
That's 2 for her.
And hammers that one down. And subbing in now for the Stormy Petrels, Gracie Sims. Going back to serve is going to be Aubrey Hill. 18-8 in favor of Oglethorpe. Save there by Lily. Outside the hill and plays that one right down the front of the blockers.
I like that little dance she just did. I need to learn that.
I will ask you at some points throughout the year, are you a shoe person, sneakerhead, your favorite artist, music we can listen to?
Yes.
You'd be surprised.
Are you a shoe head?
Oh, absolutely.
Me too. 1,000%. I'd say I'm up to about 40
okay.
shoes. 40 shoes.
You guys would, I don't know how much you listen to the broadcast, but I always used to do the who's got the best shoes on. I would always pay attention to what shoes you guys had on. I'd be like, all right, somebody's got on the new LeBron. Somebody's got the Kyries on.
Oh, wow, you're actually a shoe head.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm what's called an affordable shoe head. What can I afford? 20-8 the score right now. Right now, Oglethorpe affording a nice lead. We'll take a timeout as there's a timeout on the floor on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. 20-8 in favor of Oglethorpe as they continue to serve. Trying to go up 1-0. Served by Hill. Taken across. Nice kill from the outside there for Katie Hubbard. And subbing in to a large applause, Ariana Roeder, 5'4" freshman, defensive specialist out of Simpsonville, South Carolina. You could tell her teammates love her.
A fan favorite.
Yes. Camden George tries to get the first kill there. And a little miscommunication, and it's now 20-10 in favor of Piedmont. Zoe Coelho back to serve, 5'6" out of Roswell, went to Milton High School. The back judge never saw it. She literally turned her head and just shook her head. She had no idea whether that was in or out. The net judge went ahead and said that one was in. That one is in.
That was nice.
Yes, it was. Ella Hughes climbs the ladder there. Does a little cross-court action. Now coming back in, Lauren Coursey, 5'10" out of Noonan. 21-11 in favor of the Petrels. It's going a lot better than the morning match against Trinity. That serve's going to be in. Really nice job there by Abby Wheeler finding that back corner. And that's a tough situation because backing up, you don't have much of a play on that ball. So you just kind of hope that it goes out. Well, Wheeler that time took a little bit off of it.
She's on a roll.
She is. Drops it down in front of Katie Hubbard. Hubbard was playing a little further back. And now another substitution. Number 13, Toki Ingram, 5'8" freshman out of Mobile, Alabama. Going to check in, and again, teammates very excited. I'd love to see Coach Tidmore get a chance to get people in the game. Oh,
okay.
All right. Ingram comes in, and all of her teammates come and give her a big hug after that kill.
Wow.
She had some hops. And that serve for Wheeler going to come up short. 24-12. It is set point for Oglethorpe. Couple of substitutions for Piedmont. Number 16, Lauren Caricato coming in. And let's see here. Cannot make out the number right here on the front line. And that serve going to be long, and it'll be first set in favor of your Stormy Petrels, 25-12. We'll be back in about 5 minutes for set number 2. Oglethorpe up 1-0 here on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. All right, Oglethorpe wins the first set, and they're going to have a little bit of a different lineup here in set number 2. Looks like Lauren Coursey going to get the start. Morgan Phillips, number 25, will get the start up front.
Name twin.
Okay, there you go. Elise Myers will get the start, and back to serve will be Ariana Roeder. So Coach Tidmore giving some different players some opportunities after that first set. And immediately we're going to get a block right at the front line. Combination there of Coursey and Myers. Morgan Phillips, 6'3" out of Knoxville, Tennessee.
Wow.
And you're going to get an ace.
Like you said, this is a completely different Oglethorpe team than what we saw last match.
Absolutely. And a good kill from the outside there for Katie Hubbard. She climbs the ladder and kind of goes cross court with that one, plays it off the block. And Zoe Coelho back to serve now. They'll serve it at Myers. Lily, back set. Phillips with authority. Morgan put some juice behind that one.
Yes, she did.
And we're going to get a substitution. Checking in for the first time, number 14, Madison Thompson, 5'8" freshman out of Mount Holy, North Carolina. And back to serve, Lainey Higgins out of Tampa. Good serve there by Lainey, and just out of position there as a little dink goes over. I wonder if Lainey, being from Florida, happens to be a Florida or a Florida State fan.
Ooh, we should ask her one day.
Their 2 college football teams not doing well. Not that I'm rubbing it in, but Miami beat both of them. I went to those games. Short set, thrown back. Higgins going to bump it across. Myers going to come up short, and we're tied at 3 here in the second set. Ball's going to be bumped up. Myers rolls that one deep. Dug out of there nicely. Kill attempt off the block and good for Piedmont, and they've taken a 4-3 lead. Kill there for number 6, Sarah Bierke. If you're Oglethorpe, what you don't want to do, Phillips plays that off the block and good. What I was going to say, Morgan, is what you don't want to do is give Piedmont any type of confidence right now after a nice first set win, and Morgan Phillips slowed that one down with a kill.
Yes, senior as well. So she definitely has experience.
Camden George back to serve. Kind of sidewind action with that one. Blocked in the front, but it rolls right down the net. Madison Thompson got up there and got the block. But a side out point for the Lions. Let's see if that's number 7. I think it's Aria Forrest up front. Myers slams that one down, plays it off the block and out of bounds, and side out and point for the Petrels. Now Coach Tidmore almost doing a rotation of every single point, moving somebody else in as Aubrey Hill comes back in. Myers with the serve there. George saves that one. Short set. And a good save for Piedmont, and then they miss it. A little miscommunication there in the middle for the Lion women. And a kill goes down for Madison Thompson. 6-5 in favor of the Petrels. Just going to have to roll that one over. Short set again. Thompson climbing the ladder. Running attempt. Thompson saves it at the net. Bierke saves that one. And Piedmont just going to have to bump that one back over. Lily with a short set.
Wow. That was a great sequence.
Thompson's got some athletic ability. Didn't play a lot in the first match against Trinity, but she can climb the ladder.
When your number's called, you have to be ready.
Absolutely. 7-5 Stormy Petrels, 8-5, and we'll get a dance. Not much of one. That was a half-hearted dance attempt.
Let's see what they have moving forward. I think they can do better than that, though.
They can. (8-5) in favor of the Stormy Petrels. They already lead 1-0, 8-6. As Myers going to hit that one a little bit far. Lease went deep on that one and side out and point for the Lions. Back to serve now. Number 6, Sarah Bierke.
Sarah Bierke has 3 kills today.
Playing well. Short set, and that one's going to go down the front again.
What a game for her.
Yeah, they have found something right now with Madison Thompson in the middle, and now she's going to be subbed out. And it looks like for serving purposes, coming in now is going to be number 9, Isabel Zwim, 5'3" out of Clover, South Carolina. Got the yellow arm sleeve on. And that one's going to be in. And a good kill up front for number 23, Kaya Perkinson. 9-7 in favor of the Petrels. Back to serve now for Piedmont, number 13, Erin Lemons. Short set there, and that's going to go down as well. Lauren Corsi climbs the ladder on that one. Morgan Phillips going to check back in for Camden George. Good serve by Lily. And that kill's going to go in between. Little miscommunication there between Zwim and Myers. And it's 10-8 in favor of Oglethorpe. This one going a little more back and forth. Carver going to serve. Phillips rejected at the net. Plays that one off the net. And a good attempt there by Zwim. She dives in. Unfortunately, the ball goes off of Phillips, and a point for Piedmont.
Piedmont's getting some momentum.
Good serve. Outside, that one's going to be blocked, but blocked out of bounds, and that's going to be side out and point for Oglethorpe. And we're going to have new service personnel coming in. Ariana Roeder going to check back in to serve. Aubrey Hill gets a kill and then checks back out. Back set. Roeder comes up and saves that one. Lily back sets to Phillips, pushes it across. Roeder saves it. Lily with the short set, and that's going to be played out of bounds. Corsi flew in and hammered that one home. And now it's 12-9 in favor of Oglethorpe. And Corsi again.
Nice.
She's on fire up front.
Yes, she is.
I'm looking, the volleyball women are all wearing basically the same shoe. I think there's a little deviation, but not much. For Piedmont.
Different flavors for them.
Yeah. Can't tell if that's number 14. I think Erin Lemons in the back has a light blue pair. Good save. Good dig out of there. And that's going to be Knocked back across with a back fist by number 23, Kaya Perkinson. What would be your prized pair? The one that you want, that you like the most?
Are you talking about in general or for basketball? Which one?
Either one.
Okay.
For both.
In general, I love a good Jordan 1 shoe.
Okay.
The Obsidians are my favorite.
All right.
For basketball, I loved Kyrie's. Those were the most comfortable shoes for me. They give me just the ability to like move laterally, to jump high. They're lightweight, so I would say Kyrie's. Kyrie's for me. What about you?
In general, I got a pair of the Travis Scotts, the original ones.
Oh.
Which my son has basically stolen from me.
I was going to say.
Because we wear the same size shoe, which is bad for me and good for him. I get the text usually about 6:30. I'm like, Dad, can I wear these? I said, just keep them. So if I need them, I'll go get them.
It's a little unlucky for you to have the same size shoe as your son.
Nah, it's great. I love to be able to share that with him.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It's going to be netball for Piedmont, side out Oglethorpe with a 16-10 lead. For basketball, we'll take a timeout on the floor. We'll continue this on the other side. 16-10 Oglethorpe on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. $16-10 your score here on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. Petrel's leading the Lions of Piedmont University. They won the first set already. Higgins flying in. Phillips tries to hammer that one home. Blocked at the net.
Wow.
Great block up front by Phillips and by Madison Williams. The M&M connection. Morgan and Madison up front. I could go for some M&Ms right about now, although I went Kit Kat during the intermission. 17-10 in favor of Oglethorpe. That serve going to go long. So for basketball, you'll laugh, but my favorite shoes right now are any of the Way of Wades. The Dwayne Wade shoes are Li Ning Way of Wade. They're a Chinese shoe collection, really lightweight, and a lot of the kids love them. They say the grip is the best of any shoe out there.
Makes sense if it's Dwayne Wade, because you know how he was as a basketball player.
Absolutely. Phillips, good save, Lilly, and they're going to say that was a 4-hit. I don't think the ball ever got back across, and the Lions will come up with a side out there. Corcado back to serve. And they're going to call it in the net for Autumn Lilly. And it's now 17-13. Don't want to let this one get away. Got a chance to go up 2-0.
They do. Speaking of Autumn Lilly, she has 16 assists so far.
Nice.
In this match. Ooh.
And it's now 17-14. So a good dig there for Piedmont on a kill attempt, and Olivia Tidmore going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. 17-14, Piedmont on a run right now. They've cut into a 17-10 deficit. Morgan Phillips tries to come up with a kill. And another kill from the outside for Katie Hubbard.
That's 3 for her.
That's 5 points in a row now for Piedmont. And that's going to be 6 in a row. That's Caricato. That's a nice kind of knuckleball action. (17-16). Really need a point here.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know what? You just continuously set up number 14, Madison Thompson, and good things are going to happen. She's got some anger.
She does.
Couple of substitutions for Oglethorpe. Number 12, Lauren Frazier, 5'6" sophomore out of Dallas, Georgia, going to check in. And I cannot see the number. Oh, number 13 also, Toki Ingram back in. And they played that off the block, and it's now 18-17. Katie Hubbard back to serve. Interesting lineup for Coach Tidmore, going with a bunch of younger players, giving them some chances to play. And that one's going to be played off of Elise Myers, and we're now tied at 18 apiece. So an 8-3 run for Piedmont to tie this up. Now Myers going to come up with authority. Holy cow, look out below on that one. And a substitution coming back in is going to be Aubrey Hill. Myers gets the kill and now goes back to serve. Can definitely see talent on this Oglethorpe team.
A lot of new faces, but a lot of new talent as well.
Piedmont just going to have to bump that one over. Higgins has to fly in. Outside, and that's going to be down. Good play there for Toki Ingram. I think she mistimed her jump just a hair, but still able to come up with the kill. 20-18 in favor of Oglethorpe, up 1-0. Kind of sidewinding serve action there. Blocked at the net, but it's going to go down. Kill comes across for number 6, Sarah Bierke. 20-19 in favor of Oglethorpe. Really need a side out right here. Higgins grabs that one. Back set. Myers. Thought that was going to be a point for Oglethorpe. Great effort there by Piedmont. Hubbard all the way back there, as was Bierke, trying to make a play, but they could not get it done. 21-19 in favor of Oglethorpe. And Madison Thompson going back to serve.
Madison Thompson with 3 kills today.
Oglethorpe going to have to just roll that one across. Thompson saves it. Ingram tries to come up with a little dink. Going to go deep there. Thompson comes up. Cross-court opportunity there. Thompson again saves it. Job there by Coelho. And we're going to get a point. Really nicely done there by Aubrey Hill. Madison Thompson had a couple of nice plays, as did Lauren Frazier, in a timeout on the floor. 22-19 in favor of Oglethorpe. We'll be back after this. (22-19) your score. Madison Thompson back to serve. Sidewinding serve there taken. Piedmont just going to have to dink it across. Cross set. And that's going to be down and good. Aubrey Hill.
Kill.
Another kill. It's like making a cross-court skip pass there. Finding somebody for an open three.
We love your basketball analogies.
Funny thing is, that's only my second favorite sport.
What? Oh, football. Why did I even
The
ask?
football's number one, and it's not even close. Good kill there for Piedmont to make it 23-20. Growing up in South Florida and living in Georgia for 20-some-odd years, football is religion to me.
Sundays are your favorite days of the week?
No, Saturdays. College football is number one,
Got
and
it.
it's not even close. 23-20. Good rally going right now. This one's going back and forth. Feels like a pivotal point, but it was tipped at the net and off the blocker, and it's 23-21. Serving still is number 13, Aaron Lemons, out of Lafayette, Georgia, or Lafayette. I'm not 100% sure.
I think it's Lafayette, I believe.
And one just going to drop in there, and it's now 23-22. And another timeout. Coach Tidmore would like a timeout. We'll take one with him. 23-22 in favor of the Petros on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. All right, 23-22, set number 2. Oglethorpe right now with a 1-0 lead. Desperately needs a side out. Go cross court. Hill tries to get the kill, does not come up with it. Piedmont just going to have to bump it across. Short set and down for Coursey. And now it's going to be set point. Autumn Lilly, Morgan Phillips going to check back in. Frazier and Ingram going to check out. And Lilly with a chance to win this second set and go up 2-0. Jump serve taken. Coursey saves it. Lilly is going to have to just be rolled across. Back set. Blocked at the net. Saved. Bumped up nicely. Hill going to roll that one deep. Phillips down the middle. Can tell this is huge match situation. Lily saves it. And that was just going to be long. Aubrey Hill tried to end the match, and now it's 24-23. Going into serve. Abby Carver. Remember, you have to win by 2. So Oglethorpe can still win on this serve.
Yes, they can.
And Lily going to have that one set across the hill and go out of bounds, and we're now tied at 24. Piedmont has battled back multiple times in this match.
They don't quit.
All they're going to be able to do is bump that one across. Lily short set, hammered but saved. Coelho, a great job saving that one. Hill, thought Piedmont might have been in the net there. They didn't call it, and they're going to get a point. Coelho just finds an open spot and drops it in, and it's 25-24. Now it's set point for Piedmont. Serve comes up short, and we're now tied again at 25. Oglethorpe going to get a chance to serve for the match. We're going to get a substitution. Number 19, Ariana Roeder, going to come in to serve. 25 apiece here in set number 2. A miscommunication there for Piedmont. Side set. And that's going to be in. And a kill for Katie Shepard. And Coelho now going to have a chance to serve for the set. Piedmont's got a lot of momentum rolling.
That's 4 kills for her today.
They found Shepard a couple of times. And we're right back tied. Great play there by Elise Myers to drop that one in. Now Lainey Higgins going to come serve. Addison Thompson back in. 26 apiece. They're probably going to go to Shepard. They do not. Dink, and that's going to be out of bounds. So now it's set point for Oglethorpe. Have a chance to go up a commanding 2-0 lead in this match. Myers has it blocked, but out of bounds, and that's going to be set for Oglethorpe. They're going to win this one 28-26 will be the final. They now have a 2-0 lead. We'll take a timeout for about 3 minutes as they switch sides. We'll be back for set 3. Oglethorpe with a chance to win the match and break a losing streak on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. So that was a hotly contested second set, 28-26. Oglethorpe wins. They're now up 2-0 over Piedmont. Looks like it's going to be Morgan Phillips, Autumn Lilly. On the back line, you're going to have Elise Myers. You're going to have Abby Wheeler, Ariana Roeder. And they're going to call that side out for Piedmont. Also up front will be Lauren Corsi. And Oglethorpe going to look for the sweep if they can get this one done. Phillips plays it off the block, saved by Coeller. Corsi tries to go deep with it. That is going to be way long for Bailey Daugherty. And we're tied at 1 apiece. Now, how many volleyball games when you were playing here did you come to? Was this kind of a Friday night? You can be honest. Was the gym?
I can be honest.
Not many?
Not many.
No.
I would say, I'm a senior this year, so I would say a good 5-6 games I've been to. But recently, obviously, since I've been here, this year, I'm trying to cherish it. So this is like my 4th or 5th one.
Okay. Good effort going here on this point. Both teams really getting after it here. Lily in good position. Myers going to get the kill. She climbs the ladder and puts that one down. Was there ever time as a women's basketball player you walk around and go, hey, we need y'all's support today. Come get in the gym.
100%.
Come watch. Absolutely.
Yes. In the calf, I was a maniac. Hey, you going to the basketball game tonight? What are you doing instead? You should come. So, yes. It's
a free activity. That's going to be an ace. Why wouldn't you come and support your college classmates and teammates, especially for sports that are indoors?
Exactly.
Look, I understand. I've been to baseball games where it's like 37 degrees.
Mm-hmm. You need the support, especially as college athletes with your friends in the crowd. It makes you play better.
Yep.
It really does.
3-1 in favor of Oglethorpe. Saved nicely. Lily going to cross set. Myers has that one sent back as Bailey Daugherty, number 3, climbs the ladder there and gets the rejection. 3-2 your score. I'm assuming track must have let out. I see a lot of shirtless athletes walking around here. Maybe cross country was running. I'm not sure.
On my way over here, they were having practice.
Okay. 3-3 as that kill attempt for Madison Thompson comes up a little bit short. That serve going to be taken deep by Myers. Thompson has to run over and save it. Myers plays it off the net. Not sure that wasn't a double hit. The official right in front did not call it as such. Great play there by Thompson. Had that one rejected and then flew back into play. Phillips with the kill from the outside. And now Camden George going to sub in to serve. Coeller going to save that one. Good play by Thompson. My goodness. And that's another kill from the outside for Katie Hubbard. She's having a monster match for the Lions. 4-4 your score here in the third set. Piedmont going to go outside. That's going to be a tough angle, and that's going to go in. My goodness. What a play by Daugherty. Running out of bounds the wrong way and able to have that angle to drop that back in. 5-4 in favor of Piedmont. George. Does she do the same? Nope. Just missed that sideline. I always talked about with basketball, that corner over there, that was where people stepped out of bounds more than I think any place on earth.
Super tight over there for some reason. You take one step back,
Yep.
ref is blowing his whistle. Ooh.
And that one's going to go just long as well. And right now, Piedmont on a little run. 7-4, they have the lead. Some unforced errors here for Oglethorpe. Don't want this to go to a fourth set. Time to lock in, as the kids like to say. And they're going to say she stepped over the yellow line as went to make the save was number 13, Aaron Lemons. 7-5, side out. And Aubrey Hill going to check back in. A little more size up front for Oglethorpe. Elise Myers back to serve. And that's a great serve. Came with some pace, a little bit of top spin, and it's now 7-6. And that serve going to go just long. 8-6 in favor of Piedmont. They'll sub back in Lauren Caracito back in, or Caricato. Her jump serve going to be taken. Lily goes cross to Hill. Saved by Coelho. Played off the block, dug out of there nicely. Short set, and you know what was coming. Madison Thompson on that short set.
She's having an amazing game this game. That's her 5th kill.
That she is. Lauren Corsi going to check back in. Thompson going to have that one drop in right in that back corner. You could hear all of the Piedmont players yelling out. And they had bitter beer faces. They realized that one was in. I just aged myself. You've never heard that commercial in your life.
I was going to let you have it.
There was a commercial, I don't know, 20 years ago. Hill going to roll that one deep and get a point for Oglethorpe. It was a beer commercial about 20-something years ago, and I don't drink beer, so I have no idea. But I guess every time they'd take a sip of the beer and it was terrible looking, they'd make a face, and they called it bitter beer face. So now we always use that if you were upset about something. Oh, you got bitter beer face. But again, I just aged myself. You probably weren't born then. Matter of fact, I'm sure you weren't born then.
How many years ago you said?
20-something.
Okay, 20-something, then no. then no.
I'm going to look it up and see if I can find when that came out. 10-8 in favor of the Petrels. And they're going to call in the net. All right, so the campaign began in 1990. The commercials aired from 95 to 99. Yeah, you were probably 10 years from even being born or even thought of.
You're correct. You are
Short
correct.
set. Corsi just dinks it over.
Nice.
12-8 in favor of the Petrels, and we'll get a timeout on the floor. Oglethorpe on a run right now. Timeout, we'll take one with them on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. 12-8 in favor of Oglethorpe. They're up 2-0 on the Piedmont Lions, looking to break a 13-match losing streak and playing really well here on a Sunday afternoon. And that's going to be out. Thought Katie Hubbard had another kill as she went way cross court. 13-8 your score here. Thompson going to go deep and long with that one. And a side out for Piedmont.
Abby Wheeler back in the game, number 2.
She's got the either rolled up sleeve, or I guess that's how
she got some swag.
That's how the uniform is hitting. Wheeler comes flying in to save that one. Short set, just missed Corsi on the set. And we're going to get a kill right down the middle for Kaya Perkinson. (13-10) in favor of Oglethorpe. Great serve there.
It was.
Corsi going to get a kill. They were in the net either way. And Morgan Phillips going to come back in.
Autumn Lilly serving today. 21 assists today.
Playing some great volleyball. Substitutions for Piedmont. Aria Forst going to check back in. I think she's got some of the breast cancer ribbons on. Piedmont scrambling to stay alive with this point.
Good hustle.
One of the things you'll love when you get to basketball season and all the parents are sitting around you for the opposing teams up here, they like to listen to what we have to say. They're not always the happiest with what we have to say,
really?
But you'll hear parents. I always welcome, like, the pronunciation. I'm not always great with if the school doesn't give me a pronunciation guide.
Right.
Like, I have no problem if you come over and say, hey, this is how a young man or woman, how their name is pronounced.
Yes, I would appreciate that as well. Ooh.
And that's going to be a point for Oglethorpe. Another kill for Elise Myers. And a 15-11 lead for Oglethorpe. Coming in to serve is going to be number 19, Ariana Roeder.
Speaking of parents, have you ever had a crazy story where you were distracted because of how rowdy the crowd was over here?
Distracted, no, because all I'll do is turn my headphones up even louder. There's been some times that, you know, you kind of look at the parent and just shake your head and like, all right. But I'm also a parent, so I'm sure I've been the rowdy parent, especially in high school basketball.
Okay. And your daughter plays volleyball as well.
She did. She did play in high school. She did not play in college. 15-12 your score here. And that's going to be another kill for Elise Myers. I don't think she was quite good enough. She ended up going to Mercer, which is a D1 school. I don't think she was good enough to play there.
Great school.
And she just decided didn't want to play volleyball anymore. It's okay. One of our boys is going to allegedly be going to Swanee. I know he's got some interest there if he doesn't end up at a bigger school. And the other one, I'm waiting on basketball. He's got a bunch of schools looking, but nobody's given him an offer as of yet. But he's just starting his junior year of high school.
Oh, he'll get many offers.
I need him to get some true height vitamins or something. He needs to grow about 5 inches. 17-12. Oglethorpe leading. Back set coming across. That kill's going to be rejected. Thompson going to have her kill play off the block.
What a day for her.
Well, they subbed her in about midway through the second set here, and she's playing really well. Now, I will tell you, coaching AAU, parents and opposing coaches, I've been more than distracted with some of them. We've had some pretty good arguments on the AAU circuit.
I can imagine. But you have to love it, though. I know if I was a parent, people would be sick of me as well. So it's okay.
It's tough as a dad whose son is really good and a great play. They're going to call that out. No, they are going to call it out. Said it went out of bounds. As a parent and a coach whose son is one of the better players, and my son doesn't stay quiet, which is part of the problem. Let's just say I've become more well known for my antics on the sideline.
Really?
Oh, I'm super loud and super annoying.
You know what's crazy? My mom is the exact same way.
Yeah.
The exact same way. She gets into the game. But we love parents like that, though. It makes us go harder, seeing y'all support us.
And that dink attempt by number 18, Abby Carver, going to come up just short. I think what they don't like about me is with the style that we play, I'm very into the games. We play super up-tempo and a lot of traps and everything else. And I will be like, trap him. He can't dribble. And I don't think people appreciate that. And I'm like, well, I'm telling my kids who to trap. And if your son has problems handling the ball, we're going to continue to trap him. 19-13 Oglethorpe. Great serve. And that's going to go around the pole. And that is a side-out point for Oglethorpe. Camden George with a great side-winding serve. And we'll get a timeout on the floor. Petrel's 5 points away from breaking a losing streak. We'll be back after this on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. Back here on the Oglethorpe Sports Network, unfortunately, Camden George serve comes up about 4 feet short and a side-out point for Piedmont. And the Lions will go back to serve here, down 20-14. Now, remember, in set 2, they made a rally. But Madison Thompson says, no rally for you. And she gets another kill played off the block and out of bounds in a 21-14 lead. Falcons play tonight, so it's going to be a long night. I'm going to stay up till Sunday Night Football and watch the Dirty Birds. Hopefully win again. Dogs with a wild win yesterday. Georgia Tech undefeated for the first time since 1966, this deep into a season.
Wow. How are the Falcons doing this year?
They are 3-2, which is fine, but they got to win tonight. Coming off a Monday night win against Buffalo, which Buffalo is one of the best teams in the league.
Okay.
So, not doing bad. 21-15. Back to serve is going to be Lauren Caricato. Taken there by Higgins. And that kill from the outside, Aubrey Hill. My goodness.
7 for her, 7 kills.
Climbing the ladder. Lily looks like mass substitutions here. So coming in, I believe for the first time today will be number 17, Samantha Lewis. Now, Samantha had been a little bit earlier, but she's back in. As is Lauren Frazier, 22-15. Madison Thompson back to serve. A serve going to be deep but in. And that's going to be a point off of Daniel Manger and his staff down there. Almost took out don't take out our printer. We need that printer.
We do.
22-15. Oglethorpe trying to break a losing streak.
3 more points to see if they can do that.
Blocked on the front. Blocked again and in. What a great block. Samantha Lewis, 2 blocks on that and also a save on a ball that just rolled over the net, and it's 24-15. Set point, match point, game point, whatever you want. Thompson serve, taken deep there. Piedmont going to save it and stay alive. Camden George flew in there. And a substitution is Abby Wheeler going to come back in, but it's 24-16. Katie Hubbard going to serve. Katie's had a really good match for the Lions. And that's just going to be long. Frazier thought that ball was tipped, but it was not. 24-17. Fascinated how you come from Aurora, Colorado, and end up in Georgia for college, but I guess recruiting is ever reaching.
Yes, it is.
Short set across, and that'll do it. Oglethorpe with the win as Aubrey Hill finishes it off with a kill, 25.